welcome back Twitch chat, YouTube to Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm pretty sure I left myself on the last contract that I needed to complete. I'm pretty sure it's the last contract that I need. Looks... so that's what we're gonna do. And then I think we're going to move into Yasuke's story. Because I want to see his story again, and then I'll actually finally cave in and start to go look at these, find clues about the Kakoshiba Iki. So it's story time with the partners here. But Jamie, I'm pretty sure it doesn't look as... This is a bad place. Sorry, my bad. I had a feeling this was a bad place, but I sure didn't listen to my gut. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. But I'm sure it doesn't look... okay, I'm sure it doesn't look that bad, but I'm also glad that you enjoy it. Because that's the main thing, as long as you enjoy it. Or maybe I didn't start on my contracts yet. This is my reminder to me that we're working on it, Yasuke. I promise. We're working on it. Okay. Yeah, as long as you like it, you're good. I don't know why I'm trying to do this without the Pathfinder. I get lost too easily. And one of these points, I might turn off the guided navigation to find a objective, so then that way I could get the trophy for it. Or, when I do my second playthrough, I'll just go through the entire thing without guided navigation. It doesn't look like it's that hard. It's just, obviously you're using up your scouts to help you find stuff. Wait. Wait. For the luck. Oops. For the luck. Give me luck. Okay, buddy. Here's the funny thing. I wasn't even in your territory. Can we focus up on the thing? Thank you. Killing the man means nothing to me. I just needed to destroy the target. Oh yeah, we are going to start ignoring, like, we don't need to worry about doing all these objectives because I already have everything that I need to... Yeah, I already have all the abilities unlocked in the skill trees, so I don't see a reason for us to work on this stuff, on these side activities anymore on stream, because the stuff that you do get out of it are things that are not what we need anymore. Because I mean, yes, I could make myself stronger by getting more knowledge points, but I want to finish out my skill trees before I honestly worry about that. So no more side activities to distract us. Absolutely none. Only contracts. And that was my last contract. Nice. So that means straight into Yasuke. Straight into it. Find leads on Directa de Mello. I love the fact that his name is like partially has mellow in it, because that's one of the names that my one of our community members likes to use in their name, so it's funny. Well, I want to switch though. Fine, I guess I'll switch this one first. Ability damage goes way down. That's surprising. That is incredibly surprising at how much that went down. Okie dokie. And I think this is already customized. Beautiful. Beautiful. And hello, Purple People Eater. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully your day is going well. And thank you for the hydrate. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Yeah. I love it. If I remember correctly, I disappointingly, leveled up a piece of armor that I did not want to level up. Whoopsie poopsie. I remember doing that. That's atrocious. Wasted very valuable resources on Yasuke. Oh, no, wait. I think it was Yasuke and both Naue that I did it on like an idiot. Like an idiot. I didn't customize the bow. I also haven't really found... Never mind, I'll shut up. I apparently have found a lot of these. I didn't think I had. Okay. Just need to customize the boat. Sure. Ooh, wait, I think that means that I have the shitty thing. No, I don't. We're fine. We're fine. I gotta go back to the port so we can find leads. That's the focus. That's the focus. Oh, and I cheated. Kind of. I finally caved in and found out what the level cap was in the game. It is 60. Excuse me. So that's another reason why I'm not too, like, concerned about going after the Kakushiba Iki clues. So then that way I could start collecting on some of the special armor that I'm used to getting because of past Assassin's Creed games leaving special armor in the Assassin's Creed hideouts. That's the only reason why I'm thinking about it and doing it the way that I am. Because we're level 50 now. 51? 51. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. That's pretty close. I'm still, like, very low on resources all the time, every day. But it's better. Okay. Signal instructions. Samamaru, get your men to light the 3 signals around Obama's port and we will come ashore by the beach. Do not light them unless you're ready. You know the consequences. I am growing tired of waiting, so I expect them to be lit soon. So we are going to call them here. Makes sense. I don't know why y'all are so much in a tizzy, but it ain't my fault. Oh. I so badly want to walk on this, but I don't think it'll work, right? Even though, yeah, I'm pretty sure it won't. Damn it, Yasuke and your armor. Listen! It was so very clearly a way to go across. Just one time, can Yasuke do the rope. Just one time. Alright, next one is this one. I should have just started over there, but it's fine. I just think Yasuke likes getting wet. That's what I'm gonna say about that. I honestly would hate to swim in the water with as much armor as Yasuke has on. Which, you know, as a reminder, the armor that we have on is a lie to what he usually does have. It is a complete lie. I'm wearing this because, he looks good. I have no idea what those NPCs were talking about. I was just on the cat. The cat's the only thing that mattered. I am gonna put this out here now. It would be really weird if this is all it took to... If this is all it took to resolve this issue with Yasuke. I don't think it will. Okay. I don't think it will, but you know what? Here's hoping for Yasuke, right? Here's hope. Can I guide that boat? Can I take them on a tour? Shit, I'm gonna have to come back and see if I can. Highly doubt it, but I have to see. Hold on, I have something more important to do. I have something way more important to do. If I can back the boat up. Barely. Okay. Hold on. Guys, I have a great tour spot for you guys. Do you guys want to see, what I'm assuming is going to be a slaver ship? Oh, no, I can't. I can't. Well, that sucks. Gave it a shot, though. Man, I'm sure they would have loved to have seen me take out Duarte. I'm gonna enjoy it when I'm able to do it. Do I expect it to be now? No. I expect a little bit of trouble. Little bit of trouble. I'm gonna try not to, but I'm also, like, slightly distracted by how quickly the brightness got up on my face. Can't say I don't like it. Are we not allowed? Alright. Little quick circle. Fixes everything.
Yup.
Why would you try to climb the tree? Just don't. Do we know which beach they'll be at? I am really rooting for us that we can do this. Track down. Oh my god, maybe it is true. Maybe it is true. Oh, no, never mind. It is not true. Hi, Hound. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully your day is going well. Is this thick enough? Oh, it is not. Nope, I'm not here. Nope, I'm not here. I mean, Yasuke's not gonna have a problem fighting this, but... Nah. Hey! Hey! I am John Cena, that's good. The last thing I want is for them to see me. I didn't really need to waste an arrow there. Let me just try backing it up then. I think I did get one of them. On accident, because I was just trying to get out, and I hit the wrong button. You know, I mean, like, I don't have to sit here trying to hide what I'm doing, because Yasuke is much better with fighting groups. I could, but I'm also just trying to get better at stealth with both the characters. And you know what, Hound? Seeing you play Warframe did actually make me re-download the game myself. But I don't know. I loaded in, immediately got overwhelmed with everything that I don't remember what I was doing years ago, and with all the messages that I got, that I just quit the game. Maybe I'll get back into Warframe at some point. It just doesn't help that I've gotten, like... I've gotten into a lot of gacha games that take up a lot of time. Nice, brutal assassination. You did great, Yasuke. Well, into the fight we go. Yeah, it is what it is, honestly. The game just has a lot going for it all the time. Stay up. Hold up. Alright, thanks for turning my view the way that you did. It's okay, we got a little injured, but we're fine. Yasuke does great. Yasuke does great. Yeah, I ended up getting this guy on accident. Good lord. Okay, interrogate the boatman. Okay. I need to remember to look at those objectives, because sometimes that'll help keep me on track faster. Am I gonna come across enemies along the way? You know, these guys really have a setup if they have all these torches and stuff to light their path. Boop. Hello? Shit. And also when I have my, I do like to try and get some brutal assassinations with Yasuke as well. God! Yeah, hold on. That's something else that I need to turn off too. Hold on, guys. This is very important to me because it absolutely pisses me off that there's controller volume suddenly in the game. I could have sworn the first, like, few weeks I played of this game, there was absolutely none. No sounds coming out of the controller. And then they drop a couple updates and suddenly there's 5,000 sounds. Sure. Hold on. Yeah, reload. Jamie, I'm glad you solved the mystery. Hopefully it wasn't anything nefarious, and it was just possibly you trying to leave notes for yourself. Okay, to be fair, I am still holding the Naginata, but... Maybe. Can I take a ride? Can I be the one who gets pushed around? Please? Oops. Too soon. I am! Oh, it's in a cutscene, though. Let me enjoy being passenger princess, damn it. I want it. I deserve it. Did all those men come on there with one boat?
O que foi que eu disse sobre chorar?
Holy shit, he's here.
Odeio choro.
Para!
Was that Yasuke's voice? Was that supposed to be Templar? Oh.
Interrompeste a diversão.
Lembras-te de mim?
Lembro-me do teu rosto.
What's happening?
Nunca me esqueço de rosto.
Guys, I think my cutscene got fucked.
Tudo o que posso
Onde
fazer
está
por ti.
Nuno Caro?
Destruíste o meu trabalho na enseada. E pensar que os japoneses meteram
Is
uma
it?
espada nas mãos de alguém. Erro de homens inferiores.
Não digas mais nada. Nem sobre mim, nem sobre os meus aliados.
What is happening?
Estás aqui para me matar.
Lembras-te do meu rosto, mas hoje vais
Did they
lembrar-te
change
do meu
the
nome.
voice actor for Yasuke
Farei
when
com
speaking?
que sintas a dor
Português.
daqueles que
What?
feriste. Ah!
I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I don't know. Hey man, can I switch scenes real quick? Thanks. I don't know what happened. But that was definitely not correct for voice acting or anything. Or at least that was not the voice acting that I am used to hearing for Yasuke. I'm confused. Okay, why did you... Oh, because we did a move, that's why. Is it fixed? It's fixed!
復讐も死もいずこにおる貴様の主ヌーノカロはいずこだ聞いてどうするモーセヌーノカロはいずこだお前に価値などない何かをなさんと意気込んでいるようだがお前はただの
This is why all Templars are on the list.
単純で退屈でありきたりで
Okay,
つまらん
what?
まさに
What if he... Some... Okay. Who's her? Okay. Thanks, I have chosen my own name, though. Yasuke, I need you to wake up. He may be weak and wobbly. Yes.
Yasuke.
Ah! Good job. We won't talk about the first part of getting him being so bad, I don't know what happened to the audio. Okay, but I love the fact that it told us he was a Templar. So that must mean that the her might have been an assassin that he got close to while on a ship.
お主の役目は済んだ。
Man, I wish I could have enjoyed being passenger princess.
紋章とテンプル
Okay, well, he doesn't know what it
騎
is.
士団
I know what it is.
話が見えぬな。あの者に問うてみるか。
Well, it's debatable because I don't think even Naue. No, oh no, Luis. Luis. Never mind. He might know. He might know. Portuguese soldier. The soldiers. These enemy frontliners are agile and evasive, capable of inflicting quick melee strikes and then dodging back to safety. Many carry their temple or arquebus at the ready. There is a foreignness to their archetypal fighting style that makes them stand out so far from their homeland. Use smoke bombs to render them vulnerable. They don't like smoke, huh? Okay. My name's Yasuke. My boy. Holy. Hold on, I just looked at where this is. It is so far away. Oh no, season change. It means we're halfway through spring now, right? I think that's where I'm at. I believe. Fill. Also grab our contracts. Why? Oh, it's a Ronin. I was like, what the hell? Sorry for breaking your stuff. Well, let's also be fair here, guards. Oh, I did put it... I haven't put it away, but the guard doesn't care that much. Sorry. That Ronin did want to pick a fight, though. Let's just make that abundantly clear right now. That Ronin wanted to fight. Honnoji Temple. I've been here before. I've been here before? Honnoji is a temple in Kyoto associated with the Lotus School Hokke, which claimed to follow Nichiren Buddhist teachings. Built in the 15th century, it received support from the Ashikaga shoguns, and then in the early 16th century, became one of the main strongholds of the city's bourgeoisie, the Machisu. The Machisu assumed power in 1532 in the name of the Lotus School. In 1536, the warrior monks of Mount Hai retaliated. The temple was burned while the followers of the Lotus sect were expelled. In the mid-16th century, the temple was rebuilt. Famously, Nobunaga was known to stay at the temple when he was in Kyoto, and it was where he was forced to commit suicide in 1582. Oh. Oh, yeah, I've been here before. On the second day of the 6th month, June 21st, Nobunaga's vassal Akechi Mitsuhide betrayed him. Akachi surrounded the temple and set it on fire. The attack was sudden, and Nobunaga took his own life in the burning temple. His heir, Nobutada, also had to commit suicide at Nijo Palace. Hideyoshi returned from the western provinces where he was fighting Mori Terumoto and made peace urgently. A few days later, while leading his troops, Hideyoshi clashed with Mitsuhide at the Battle of Yamazaki. Mitsuhide was defeated and died shortly after. The victorious Hideyoshi managed to sideline Nobunaga's other sons and seize power, which he held until his death in 1598. The reasons for Mitsuhide's treachery are unclear. Nobunaga's armies were busy warring, and Mitsuhide certainly had a free hand in Kyoto. But in the days following the Honnoji incident, no significant lord joined his cause, and under these conditions, his final defeat was inevitable. Man, can't we just skip to where Hideyoshi defeats Mitsuhide and everything's great? Everything's grand. And I can just go fuck off and find more animals to hoard at my place. I could have used that dialogue a long time ago. Well, if it makes you feel any better, people remember... I want to say people probably remember Nobunaga more than actually Mitsuhide. Oh, thanks for making the jump. I appreciate you. Luis! I probably went the long way around. But Luis! Can I talk? No, my name's Yasuke now.
フロイス、今はヤスケだ。そうだった。慣れるまでまだしばらくかかりそうだ。
That's okay.
それにしても久しぶりだな。なんとかもう一度会えないものかと願っていたのだ。それがしもだ。最後に会った時はあまり話せなかったしな。何せあのような状況だったから。だがこうしてまた会えた。侍となった君と。まるで夢のようだ。
And I'm having a great time. But have you heard about Templars?
あれからいろいろとあってな。
We need to get up to speed real fast.
信長公が亡くなって以来、我々の立場も危うくなった。この地の均衡が崩れ、誰がどこから襲いかかってきてもおかしくない。まだなんとか生きてはいるがね。そういえば、こんな噂を聞いたな。何やら忍びと侍の二人組が報道で騒動を巻き起こしているとか。信長様亡き後、それがしはある者らと共に動いておる。仲間とでも言うべきか。寄せ集めなれど心情を共にしておる。主君があのような最後を迎えたのだ。信じる相手を見極めなければな。上様に取り立てていただいたご恩は決して忘れぬ。あのお最後も自ら望んで御身を全うされたのだ。
Yeah, he sure did.
己の運命を決めるのは自分でありたいと望んでも、すべては主のおぼし飯だ。
Rough on that one, but it makes you feel good.
は何をしに、ただ顔を見せに来ただけではないだろう。書状を見つけたが、要領を得んのだ。お主なら何かわかるかと思うてな。これはテンプル騎士団への誓約書だ。知っとるのか？ああ、イタリアで耳にしたことがある。
Sim?
教皇聖火と3つの大
Oh, Italy! Oh, man! You mean where kind of this whole thing started?
ボルジア家もその一つだ。
House Borgia.
ジャッジ暴虐の限り
Guys, am I supposed to be remembering any of this?
ローマは滅びかけた。バリニャーノと働く前、私はあの町にいてね。してその者らは
They're still around. No, they are not eradicated. I don't remember, Tim. They never have! I wish they did. Not anymore, he's dead. Ezio. Oh, okay, so that was Ezio's thing. Duarte was from my past. Duarte was a bad man. Well, let's just be fully honest here, shall we? It was at the same time. Okay, so he was there when Ezio was taking care of the Templars. Oh, you know. Yeah, you know.
君と何かいきさつが。
If I could tell you he was a bad man, I'm sure I knew.
アッキーの一人よ。
Tim?
この書状には木村玄斎という者がキーで秘密裏に兵を育成しているとある。ヌーノカロという人物に仕えるためだと。
カロ。
Yeah, that's the next one on the list.
そ
Barely.
やつの下にいたのだ。
Never mind, we know him
お主と
more.
出会う前にな。
君との出会いか。海の木図になりそうな君を引っ張り上げた時のことは今でも覚えているよ。
見つけてもらえて助かった。誠世話になったな。
I have vengeance!
助かったのはこちらの方だよ。バリニャーノも君を重
Okay, well,
宝
who
して
cares
いた。
about Valignando?
なぜああして大海原に浮かんでいたのかまだ話してもらっていないな。
Death.
他の者らと乗っていた船が荒波に襲われたのだ。
ともあれ、デュアルテ・デメロとヌーノ・カロはテンプル騎士団の構成員のようだな。
Man, it's so nice to know that there are Templars in this day and
では
age.
木村玄斎とやらを
And we get
探
to
す
kill
とし
them too. May not be a lot, but it's been a while since we've actually killed somebody that had the title Templar. Because we've gone through so many masked name people, masked group name people, you know, for a while that they weren't technically Templars, and now we're back to it again, guys. The good old days. Alright. Next. I am so excited. Yeah, because wasn't the last time we were going up against actual Templars? God, it had to be before Origins, right? Like maybe Black Flag? Because Black Flag was before Origins, I think. And I think that was the last time that we actually went against anything that was Templar. God, if my memory serves. And it barely does. Give me the goods. Thanks.
次はしくじらんぞ。
Yeah. God. Listen, the reason why I'm tired, and I will repeat this again, the reason why I'm tired is because trying to find time to give the Witch Princess 10,000 gifts, it's a lot. Like, I actually did the math on just giving her gifts, like, every day. And if, like, let's say if I'm able to give her 25 gifts during month. And that's because, you know, I'm, like, taking out some days for the case of there being a festival. So 25 days times 4 is 100, times 5 is only 500, and I need to give 10,000 gifts before I can marry her. Okay. It's great. It's very tiring. I did find out, though. I know this does not matter to you guys because you are watching Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I'm still going to talk about it real quick. It is much easier to show her the cat, which I guess counts as a gift, than it is to actually have a stack of gifts, separate them one out at a time, and then hand it to her. Much faster to give her, to just let her look at your cat.
フロイスによれば、木村玄斎を探すならここに来いと。隠された玄斎の修行場を探さねばな。ここで糸口が見つかるやもしれぬ。酒は人の舌を緩めるからな。
Does it?
この頃は
Am I supposed to be?
どんどん浪人が増えるな。
Hi, excuse me.
どこかの誰かが
I'm so glad I did not just come in stabbing, because I'm pretty sure it was unnecessary.
その着物見覚えが
It was
織田家
tempting.
に仕えておったのでは。
お主もな。名乗る必要はない。裸で歩いていてもお主のことはわかろう。
Okay. Maybe not naked.
服を着ていようといまいと信長様がおられぬ今
それがしは遠い過去のものでしかござらん。それはそれがしも同じこと。
I can, but Tim, it's really, it takes a long time to separate out gifts one by
そ
one.
れがしの眼前におることは聖者の証にならぬか。立ち、話し、息をし、それは体の動きに過ぎぬ。
Wise words. I make my own purpose, life must go on. I need to read this again. I could say it, yet I often find myself questioning if I am truly here. Stand before me, is that not proof of life? I stand, I speak, I breathe. I make my own purpose. Thanks for the hydrate tip.
世に安寧をもたらしたい。それに主君はされども、
Oh wait,
残
shit.
したものは不滅だ。羽柴秀吉様のことか。ご立派に後を継がれておる。そう願おう。確かに。お主はなぜここへ？木村玄斎なる者を探しておる。知っておるか？噂は耳にしたことがある。そやつに仕えたのが
Oh, that
熊
water.
部氏家という男だ。高野山の墓地で浪人を募っておるとか。いかなる男か。自ら戦には出向かず、それに駆り立てるのを好むものだとか。かような者の言葉は信用ならぬものだが、何かの糸口にはなろう。そうか、恩に着る。安家、気をつけよ。木村玄斎はこれまでにない類の兵を作るという話だ。ひとたび命じられれば躊躇なく襲いかかるという。それがしに襲いかかるならば、大きく悔やむことになろう。
I don't like that. Sorry, excuse me. I am trying not to kill you right now, sir, even though it is
玄
very
斎を探す
tempting.
には兵を募る男を探すのが早道であろう。墓地へ行ってみるか。
Hold on. I just barely saw that out of the corner of my eye. Shakuhachi is a bamboo flute with 5-finger holes, 4 in the front and 1 in the back, tuned to a minor pentatonic scale. The instrument came from China via Korea in antiquity. As such, it shares the physical characteristics of similar wind instruments in many Asian cultures. Originally used in the performance of music at the imperial court, the shakuhachi was adopted as an instrument of meditation during the 13th century, particularly within the Fuke sect of Japanese Zen Buddhism. The music produced by the shakuhachi is described as intensely evocative, with a timbre that invites the listener to commune with nature or embark on an inner journey. The monks of the Fuke sect eventually abandoned the traditional lotus-style seated position during meditation and began to wander while playing the flutes. They also wore straw baskets as hats with small openings that allowed them to see while hiding their features. These monks, called the Komuso, were thought to be strange and odd-looking by the general population. The shakuhachi's close association with meditation and Zen Buddhism led to the common perception of the shakuhachi as a religious instrument. God. Back we go. Oh, no. For a second there, I did think that that might lead me to a shrine with a viewpoint, but I don't think it was going to. Koya-san. It's funny, too. I could probably hear the words of these regions and places that I end up going to after a cutscene. I could probably hear the words better if I was actually able to listen to the dialogue. Like, listen and take it in faster and better. But because I'm doing the Japanese audio, I get distracted by reading. Deeds of the Dead. The concept of heaven and hell was part of the Buddhist Shinto belief system, popular in feudal Japan. It was believed that every 7th day after death, the deceased would be tested regarding their behavior while alive. The 7th test on the 49th day would determine whether the person would go to heaven or hell. Families of the deceased would organize Buddhist memorial services every 7th day to coincide with these supposed trials to increase the likelihood of an afterlife. in heaven. It was thought that those who accumulated enough virtue through good deeds in their lifetime, such as reading sutras or with the aid of memorial services, would be reborn in the pure land of bliss beyond the west of this world, ruled by the Buddha Amida Nyorai Amitabha, who was one of the most deeply held Buddhas by the people of the Middle Ages. Nevertheless, it was expected that those who committed serious sins during their lives should be punished in one of the various hells determined by the sins committed before being reborn into this world as an animal or human. Jizo Bosatsu Kishti Karba... Oh god, I'm starting to screw up words bad. Another venerated Buddha was said to save people from hell's torments. Another popular belief was that Miroku Bosatsu, Maitreya, don't think that's right, would return to this world 5.67 billion years after the death of Buddha Siddhartha Gautama to save the faithful. Mount Koya was one of the 3 locations where Miroku would simultaneously appear to preach. Should that be the case, all those buried in the cemeteries of Mount Koya have already secured a place to listen to Miroku's sermon on that momentous day. That was the hardest entry I have read so far in this game. Holy hell. Okay. Just stay on track. We're already almost there.
氏家はこの辺りにおるはず。浪人に混じって歩き、探すとしよう。
Oh. Okay, we'll never fucking mind, I guess. Sorry, Sobu. Sorry. Did not mean to include you into this mess. Oh my god in heaven. The amount of people that are here is a little insane. Do you think they'll stop since he's dead? Probably not. I could dream. Hold on, which ones are the ones that are... Okay, I think it's just everybody. Jesus! Not everybody. There is still one guy with a blue on his head. Okay, so I don't technically need to stay anymore. Bye! Bye! If I can run! Yasuke! Thank you! Fighting for the cause. You did that mission very differently. Oh, was it a little bit more stealthy? A little bit more smarter? Because I didn't do any of that, right? At all. The hell? Hayate. Why do I need to go after a Hayate?
現在がヌーのカロへ導いてくれるやも。デュアルテと同じ類のものならな。勢力を広げるためならば。
Alright, back to our favorite viewpoint. You can go look at the grave and he approaches you and gives you the information freely. Oh. Well, I also thought that I could just talk to him. Honestly. I honestly thought we were just gonna talk. Let's be real here. Duarte de Mello, a man from Yasuke's past. His death brings forth more questions than answered. Honestly, I probably triggered them to fight because I approached him, like, without any kind of, like, nuance, nothing, like, special, no notice, no nothing. I just approached him like, hey, what's up? Clearly you know me. Hey, it's back. Yeah, I tried for, obviously, a too much of a direct approach to talking to him. Yasuke was trying to give me a pointer on how to approach it. He really was. He was saying that I needed to mingle with the Ronin, and I didn't listen. But also, was it really that bad that I killed him? Because it kind of seemed a little crazy on how he was creating a cult of Ronin. Yeah, he definitely said something about mingling with Ronin. But that's all I got. Yasuke, that is not our problem. Our problem is 400 meters away. Oh, you know. The Templars are crafty bitches. Alright, we're just entering right in, okay. Just like that last one. I am ready!
熊部殿の紹介で参った。
Yes, don't stare
中に
too
入
much.
り他の者を待て。木村元帥様が間もなく挨拶に参られよ。
Oh wait, maybe it was the actual Kimura person that was doing the recruiting of the Ronin. I don't know. Landslides suck.
元帥様は間もなく始められる。他の者らと共に行こう。
Where are you up and going?
よるべなきお主らには使えるべき主もなく領地もない。誉れなき
Oh, that is a lot of health.
だがこの時がお主らの新たな始まりとなる。お主らはこの混迷の時代の唯一の救い、テンプル騎士団の一味となるのだ。わしは木村元帥、わしから学べ。かように素晴らしき鎧は褒美ではない。努力し、勝ち取るものだ。わしがここでお主らをより強く、精悍に鍛え直す。我が教えのもと、お主らは領地を取り戻す。誉れを取り戻す。
Oh, okay. I guess I needed to walk just a little bit farther in.
誰かと思えば、死人の飼い犬ではないか。
Hi. I'm not a pet.
元帥殿はお主らをたぶらかしておる。その歩む道は過ちぞ。行き着く先にある暗き真実を見抜かねばならぬ。
さて稽古を始めよう。この男は我が敵だ。
Alright, never mind. This is still the same guy that I thought. Get ready to fight a lot. Thanks, Tim. Good thing I have the Naginata. Do some real clearing out here. Oh, you dumbass. You went the wrong way. That's fine. There we go. That's the correct way to base. I feel like that was a little excessive for the lady that I was doing that up to. Can I just move up? Can I move up? It looks like I can. Can I move closer? Can we have a little powwow? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, fucking. Well, maybe Maybe not. Hold on. Okay. Oh, shit. I guess I kinda can, but not really. I also need to see the proper way to get down. Hey man, how'd you get down? This looks fine. Or not. Never mind, that's not fine. How are these people running up to me? Oh, fucking... Excuse me. I see the problem here. Hold on. Never mind, the dude came anyway. He might not be the actual dude that I saw, but he is a problem. What the fuck am I caught in here? What bullshit combo was that? Alright, that's fair. Yeah, did you realize your little gun wasn't doing much? It is really funny to me how the ones with the guns are like, oh, I can do something about it. No. You can't. It's a nice thought that you think you can, but you can't. You guys thought I was trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. So I didn't go the right way at all? Shockingly enough. Or maybe I did. Yes? Wait, hold on. There goes... Oh, and I used the wrong thing, too. That sucks. How did that not hit you, sir? Okay. Katsuhime's already fallen back. That is a shame. Oh my god. I fucking... Honestly, I can definitely say with like 100% certainty that Katsuhime... Or not Katsuhime. The Naginata is definitely the hardest weapon for me to fight up against. Definitely the hardest. That's gonna break. That's gonna break. At least it's definitely the hardest for me to block. God, see, I can't get the fucking combo off. I'm always getting hit. Oh my god. Nice taking forever. Jesus Christ. And I know that we would honestly take longer if we were trying to use the... Oh, what is it? The, Teppo. My god, it would be nice to just get this Templar. How many more lives? All of them. That is a Templar. That is exactly what a Templar is. Everybody else must die before you. I think I'm just gonna go back to the Naginata. Don't think we're gonna have any more explosive barrels to entice me. Can we do the thing? Can we do the thing? Can we do the... Nope, okay. Can I activate the fucking thing? Holy fuck. What the fuck happened? Did they just lay bombs at my feet? Because that's what it looked like, is that I just suddenly had bombs at my feet and I was dead. I had no way to react to that. Okay. Sure. Oh my god. The slow walk is very unnecessary. Okay, yeah, okay. I think... Oh my god. I think it is definitely that guy in the back. Technically, I think they both have something bad, but... Okay, it might be the other guy that has the fucking bomb move. Oh no, I know what move it is. No, fucking Yasuke, why? It's the... I have that move too. It's something about... You killed your buddy! You killed your buddy, you moron! Anyway, it's something about throwing gunpowder and then exploding it. That's what it is. That's what he's doing. I have that move too. Not that I've really used it yet, but... At least I figured out what it was, though. What was the random view over that way? Okay! Well, at least I remembered what move that was. Oh, yes. I was like, do you think the game would be nice and give me rations right here? And it did! Let me guess, he just ran like a little coward.
Yeah,
I don't. He doesn't know what Templars are. I do. You suck.
日の本がわしから奪った使命を取り戻したのがテンプル騎士団だ。
お主は同胞をしもべとしておるだけだ。
信長に仕えた愚か者が何を言う。奴が自由をくれたか。自由になったのは奴が死んだからだ。幼稚な復讐のためにそれを無駄にするのか。
There's a difference.
お主はヌーのカラとその手下の正体から目を背けておるのだ。
何も知らぬくせに。
あやつらならよく知っておる。
Okay.
お主が使えるものはまともではない。
ざれごと。
I don't fully believe that Flame would have done that much or made like that much of a noise. I don't fully believe that. Okay. Really? I can't be going back and forth between cutscenes during a fight, man. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. You're not Zoro. You're down to 2 swords now. At least you didn't put the 3rd in your mouth. I don't trust him. His health bar isn't down yet, and I really don't want to switch back and forth during this fight. The music, though! This is what I do in the cutscenes when the music starts going off. Can we just listen to the music for a little longer? I'm back! I guess I'll take it seriously. Oh my god, dude. You're really not worth it when you don't have any armor. Oh my god. I love that the armor is literally just their, like, 3 extra lives, and then their armor gets taken away, and it's like, oh, that was a shame. Honestly, you're not wrong. Assassins never get rid of Templars. What is the point of all this?
やつではない。我が仲間がだ。
楽しみにしておる。カロはいずこだ。
わしが口を割ることはない。
I mean, I could persuade it from you. You're not that tough.
わしの負けを認めよう。
I don't give a
我が
shit
素晴
about
ら
your
しき鎧
armor.
はお主のものだ。なれど思い違いをするなよ。わしはより良き明日を求めていたのだ。我が夢はわしと共に滅ぶことになろうが、我が信念は他の者が引き継ごう。
Sadly, I know that's the truth.
さあやれ。
Why did that sound more of a surprise? Of him like, it sounded like he was very surprised he got hit.
現在は復讐を口にしておった。
Why did I need to take it?
気を引き締めねば。一向にヌーのカロに近づけぬな。されど、テンプル騎士団には痛手を与えた。
Well, yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good blow.
あやつの目論みはついえた。カロにはいずれ報いを受けさせようぞ。
We killed like 50 people today. That's a pretty good blow. we did a lot. Whoops. Go down. Punisher. This heavy armor set turns the samurai into an unstoppable machine of destruction. It will instill fear in the hearts of enemies, and none of whom walk away unpunished, if at all. Is that really what we're gonna claim that guy to be? Is a Punisher? Really? Yes. More special arrows, please. Since apparently my regular arrows can't kill fucking nothing. I love the fact that they knew we'd be here as Yasuke first. And they give you a very clear point to do a leap of faith that Yasuke can't do. Thanks, game. Oh yeah, it was halfway through a season though. 10% damage per 10% health missing. That's not bad. It's not bad. Reduce impact from enemy attacks. Eh. That one's not that great. 1% headshot. Oh, fuck off. I hate the stuff that's like, what, like, just a little bit more damage for each thing into this mastery point. I'm not that far yet. Complete the Templar objective board. Oh, Yasuke learns that the worst men from his past are active in Japan. Gotcha. So in order to complete his, I need to go through here. This Japanese sword master, swayed by Nuno Karo toward the Templar ways, is training fighters for him at a hidden location. Kimura Kei was blinded and convinced by Templar ideals to the bitter end. Yeah, it don't take much though, honestly. It genuinely doesn't take much for people. For some reason, Templars are just like that fucking good at persuading people. It's a little crazy. Hope that is not better. Oh, I don't have anything. It said I needed to complete the Templar board, but right now I don't think I have any more. I think I need to find more. Yeah, I think I need to find more information in places before I can continue this quest. That's fine. I'm gonna go get that while I'm close. While I'm close. It's a good thing Naue isn't here then, isn't it? I mean, every once in a while, she's heard in our head. Safety jump? Safety jump. Well, you know what? I guess we'll take it two small jumps at a time. Of course it's harder than it looks. Alright. But since we need to wait on more information to come about for Yasuke, I might actually just switch to that way when we get to the viewpoint, since I'm already on Isobu. I'll wait until we get to the viewpoint, and then we'll go do the Kukashiba Iki history thing, whatever. Shut up. Nobody honestly cares. I do love that no matter what game I played, ever since they included like those little ambushes and stuff from NPC enemies, I care about like the first 5, and then after that, I don't. They're not worth your time. Unless they start dropping like some insanely good stuff, they ain't worth it. And most of the time, I don't think they even drop anything good. Oh, we might as well do our contracts though real quick. Just so we don't get screwed out of our goods. Okie dokie. Uppies we go. I should really start playing with the Kanabo more. The main reason why, like, honestly, one of the main reasons why I even use the Naginata as much as I do is because that's the one that came with the Sakura Blossoms thing that I bought. Oh my god, Naue has 14 points holding up on her. Oh dear god. Apparently I haven't even seen everything in the tool thing yet. Okay. What we got? Tools. No, give me back there again. No, back there. Smoke bomb's radius increases. Sure. Sure. Kusarigama. Someday. Okay, which one's this one? On perfectly timed dodges, dodge attacks make enemies vulnerable. Cool! If only I was better at it. Unleash 9 strikes, each dealing 10% ability damage and breaking armor, half as effective on large enemies. Half as effective? Guardbreaker can no longer be blocked or parried. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Kind of have me there. Counterattack can now be performed on flurry attacks. How the fuck do you do counterattack again? Oh, it's the pressing L1 at the last moment to turn your deflect into a counterattack. The thing I suck the most at. Wait, I think it's in a... No, it's not an ability. It's just a passive, too. Ugh. God, I wish I was better. Okay, now I keep leaving the menu I need to be in like an imbecile. We need our contracts. Well, they're kinda here. They're kinda together. Probably not really. We're getting there, don't worry guys. We'll start learning more about the Assassin's Creed group in Japan. Oh yeah, and we're gonna have rush assassination back again? Oh! It's gonna be good. I know it'll be less troublesome, but I kind of like being a problem. I do kind of like being a problem. Ooh, I got nothing for now, eh? Oh, yeah, that's because I had the wrong... Oh, I remember. That's because I had the wrong outfit on from the Sakura pack. And I was trying to heal myself, but I just kept giving myself adrenaline chugs. No health, only adrenaline. Ugh. Fucking spring. Oh. The Battle of Yamazaki. Following the assassination of Oda Nobunaga, Akechi Mitsuhide aimed to take his place as the foremost warlord of Japan. However, Mitsuhide lacked support from influential parties that were necessary to consolidate his power. Even the support of his allies and those under his command began to waver as Hideyoshi gathered his army to avenge Nobunaga. Mitsuhide had approximately 10,000 men, against at least twice as many, around 20,000 to 40,000, under Hideyoshi's banner. Mitsuhide believed he could gain the upper hand by taking control of Mount Tennozan. He managed to lead his men across a narrow pass with the goal of establishing his position between Tennozan and the Yado River. However, Hideyoshi arrived first with his troops, forcing Mitsuhide to abandon his strategy. Instead, he took up a defensive position on the opposite side of the small river that exposed his left flank. He was on the wrong side of the river! Niwa Nagahide and Oda Nobutaka, having joined their forces with Hideyoshi, took advantage of Mitsuhide's compromised position and pressed the attack. Mitsuhide's forces crumbled under the assault from the combined armies, and within 2 hours his men were either dead or in retreat. Akechi Mitsuhide fled alone to Omi province and was killed by commoners or bandits. Dude, they can't even tell you what he died from. They're like, commoners or bandits? Pick your choosing. Whatever you want it to be. Write your own story. Yeah, no, the only thing, like, Mitsuhide is known for at this point is just for getting the upper hand in a shitty situation. Where the fuck is this taking me? Huh? Did I lose my Pathfinder? Okay, it is wanting me to just run through the fields. Why? Why? Oh, I know what it was. I know what it is. How to, like, correctly describe Mitsuhide's end. It's basically an R.L. Stine choose your adventure, pick your... I don't remember exactly what the books, like, the series that he did was called, because I'm pretty sure it had a specific title or whatever. But you got to pick, like, make your choices. And you could choose how the character's end came about, or if you actually survived, kind of thing. It's like that. It's a pick your own adventure with Mitsuhide's death. Oh, I learned something while watching somebody else. Genuinely don't know why I just didn't do this to begin with. Okay, well that didn't work like I wanted it to. Oh, that's the chest, that's why. You can just break these. For the longest time, I thought that I had to, like I couldn't go through these. But no, they're still cloth. They're still only made of cloth. You can just cut through it. I'm just an idiot. Though, to be fair, there are some games where pieces of cloth are like the most impenetrable walls ever. Alright, nobody cares, man. To be fair, there are some pieces of cloth that are like that. This game is not one of them. It actually is treated like a cloth. respect either way. Excuse me. You are still useless to me. Sorry, guys. Oh, hold up. Something to read. Oyamazaki and oil production. On the right bank of the Odo River at the western end of Yamashiro province, known as the battlefield where Akechi Mitsuhide fought Hashiba Hideyoshi following the assassination of Oda Nobunaga, I'm pretty sure there's a shorter way to say that. Oyamazaki, or more commonly, Yamazaki, was originally the headquarters of a commercial hub that held a monopoly on the distribution of the oil extracted from the Perilla fruitescens? Agoma seeds. The oil was used as a source of light and was in high demand for altars and shrines and temples. At Oyamazaki, merchants made offerings of oil to gain the protection of the Iwashimizu Hachiman Shrine across the Odo River. Oil production in Oyamazaki increased due to its proximity to Kyoto, which was a major consumer. Additionally, the political and religious influence of the Iwashimizu Hachiman Shrine at the imperial court and the Muromachi shogunate favored the merchants of Oyamazaki. They were given priority or exclusive rights at every step of the process, from purchasing and shipping the raw material, egoma, to selling the finished product. Trade reached its peak in the late 14th and middle 15th centuries. However, following the Onin War and the fall of the shogunate, new merchants from other regions began producing and selling agoma oil, which broke Oyamazaki's stranglehold on the market. Other people got into the oil business. Man, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, so if you're already on me, apparently it's not gonna do as much damage. That sucks. The fucking Naginata. I have a ration, guys. I have a ration. Oh wait, what am I doing? Shuriken. Because I feel like I'm about to cause some problems. Was it somebody in this building that saw me? Interesting. I like to know who saw me. Shoryuji Castle. Shoryuji Castle in Yamashiro Province, southwest of Kyoto, first mentioned in the mid-15th century text, was occupied during the Onin War, 67 to 77. In 1568, Oda Nobunaga, along with Ashikaga Yoshiaki, seized Kyoto and successfully conquered the castles of the Miyoshi clan, who had ruled the region up until this point, starting with Shoryuji Castle. The castle was then entrusted to Osokawa Fujitaka, who rebuilt it in 1571 and solidified its defenses with a double moat. According to written sources, Hosokawa Fujitaka had a main keep inside Shoryuji before the one in Nobunaga's Azuchi Castle. Hosokawa Tadaoki, the male heir of Fujitaka and Tama, better known as Gracia Hosokawa, the daughter of Akechi Mitsuhide, are said to have married in 1578 at Shoryuji Castle, where they spent their honeymoon until 1581, when Fujitaka became lord of Miyazu Castle in the Tango province. After a successful rebellion against Nobunaga in 1582, Akechi Mitsuhide conquered Shoryuji Castle and made it his stronghold. Although that success was short-lived, Mitsuhide was defeated a few days later at the Yamazaki battle, and the victor, Hashiba Hideyoshi, expelled Mitsuhide and claimed the castle. It was then abandoned and rarely used, except for a short period in the first half of the 17th century. Some earthen walls, stone walls, and moats remain to this day, but there is no trace of the keep. Huh. Holy shit, that made it. Didn't think it would. And as per usual, we have 5,000 people. Okay. Is this a castle with daisho? It was at one point. It ain't no more. I don't think there's a ladder there. Whew, we need to be careful. We need to be careful. There's some crazy people around here. Nice. Oh, there's this dude right here. Hey man, come here. Not you, asshole. Alright, he listened. I'm so glad they listen sometimes. Shut up. Thank you for my knife. My kunai. Yeah, I'm on the wrong side of the door to get that open, but that's okay. You're facing my way. Can I? Okay, I can't hook to the wall. Alright, that's good. Rations. Rations. Who knew that they existed? Where did that other dude go running to? Who did he go to collect exactly? I don't think he's coming back. Okay. I thought that I could get like one more quick little kill off the dude that he was gonna go collect, but never mind. I still wish I knew who caught me on this. Safety. Okay, last contract, please. And then we can focus up on what we are really here for. Yeah, this is fine. Now, I'll do the... It probably doesn't matter too much, because even if I fast traveled here, I'll probably still need to get top up on my stuff after I'm done with this next thing. Probably. We'll see. Just chilling. Okay, I didn't actually lose a whole lot of resources. I still wish I knew exactly how to count in how the armor affects how many chunks of health I can get with my kunai. I guess I could test it out with enemies as I go along today to see which ones I'm able to kill and which ones I'm not able to kill with it. Let me see how many chunks I can do now. I think I'm up to 3? Question mark? Okay, so... okay, we'll remove 3 health segments. 4, 5. We're up to 5 health segments. And it does say unsuspecting people, so... Alright. Not bad. He had armor, so I would say the armor probably counted as 1 health segment for now, on top of the 3 that he had. My kunai is a lot stronger than I was giving it credit for, but that's because I got screwed over, I think, so many times by guys that had armor, and I wasn't, like, accounting for that or actually paying attention to how many chunks I'm able to take off with my kunai, that's what was kind of screwing me over. Alright, guys. We're finally going to the Assassin's Creed lore. We're finally doing it. The lore of the Japanese, branch. There we go. Alright. Go in order. Watch it be in areas that I haven't been yet, somehow. And Nabari Wilds, Akame Shi Waterfalls. Yeah, I kind of been here, kind of not. We can hit that up along the way. Maybe. When unsure of what roads to take, hold down the Pathfinder. Yeah. You know what, I am kind of curious if, like, parts of the updates that have come out also includes it being easier to take off-roads, like go off-roading, go up mountains and stuff. I'm kind of wondering if that is something. Or because I've just gotten used to what I can climb in this game, that now I'm just starting to get it. I really do love games like this, though, where I am probably going to be maxed out in level before I even see Mitsuhide. I wonder if that means Hideyoshi will still be the one that kills Mitsuhide, or if it will be us. Us or Yasuke, clearly, but, like, wondering. No, we're not playing archery. We don't need to play archery anymore. The other thing that I really need to do is going around and finding all the side quests that could lead to more allies at the hideout for us. For the current Kakushiba Iki. We were riding that railing. Representing the Buddha. Buddha images carved in caves or on rock walls have long been found throughout Buddhist regions of Asia, particularly in India and China. Huge stone Buddhas, like the ones found at Bamiyan and Afghanistan, later destroyed by the Taliban, were built by the rulers at the time. However, the construction of Buddha statues did not become popular in Japan before the 12th century, when the authority of the imperial court was severely undermined. Because they were commissioned by local lords rather than kings or emperors, Japanese statues were typically much smaller in size compared to those of India or China. The fact that there were only a few Buddha statues carved on rock walls in the central region of Japan around Kyoto and Nara is likely due to the predominance of local sculptors who worked with wood. In fact, the majority of rock wall statues were to be found in the Bungo province in Kyushu. It is important to note that Buddhism and Shintoism were closely intertwined in Japan in aspects of nature. Like the mountains which were part of Shinto worship were portrayed as divinities, and then as Buddhas, reflecting the set of 3 temple Buddhas, a central Buddha flanked by 2 smaller ones to the left and right. Important mountains were often attributed 3 peaks and were themselves considered Buddhas. Buddha this, Buddha that. Is this not the way? Apparently not. This way. No, we do not need to meditate. I can only imagine what the meditation would look like at this level of region. It's fine. Oh, that is a wide sweeping one. Where are you at? Okay, well, to be fair, I was trying to come down to you. Thanks for giving me your bamboo bunch. Is that also like a little cemetery? I feel like it is. Oh, this is a little bit farther down than what I wanted. That's okay. Shut up, it ain't that steep. Whoop, this way. Yay! Yeah, I think if we're lucky, we might be able to get to, like... What level are we at right now? think we're at 53? No, 52. Oh, I don't know if we'll reach 53, but yeah, I feel like at least being less than 10 levels away from the max level will help with the armor that I'm about to find. Oh my god, don't go down. Don't go down. Well, what is there? Thank you. Oh, it's another path of shadows. Oh man. That almost makes me want to go do it, but we're fine. We're fine, we don't need them. They are not a necessity. Find and loot the chest. Shut up. That's the other thing, is that one actually... Well, that one does have a chest at the end. Good point. That does have a chest. So, I think it's worth it. I don't know where the beginning of it is, but... Holy shit. It might be down there. I am so glad we made that jump. And at least Isobu's up there. I thought that I'd be climbing that. Oh, this might be actually the more proper way to get up to it, too. Whee. Wow, we didn't jump in the water for once, guys. We did it. We swung correctly. Up. No, break the wood. Alright. Well, okay. Up here? No. Oh, up here. Alright, never mind. I guess I... Fine. I'll do it this way. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is really rough for me. Okay, we're fine. We're back on track. We're back on track. Cannot guide further. Thanks. Chase. That is funny that I could have just used my guide. And I don't think it would have mattered, honestly. If I used my guide to get up here, or if I just followed all that. All slaughtered at the Kofu. Damn. Outpost letter from a dead man. My love, I don't know how much time I have left. The Kofun was attacked. They came from everywhere. They took what we swore to protect. My assassin brothers and sisters slaughtered. I was shot. You were right about this cause. It is not worth it. I should have never left you to fulfill this oath. Darkness is taking me. I hope to see you again, my love, Sanjo. You'll see it when you're dead. Whatever you say. Wow, what a great outpost that was. Guys, what a great outpost. Then again, it did say to look for clues. It did not say we'd actually be, like, doing anything that was actually Kofun related, so I probably could have done this like ages ago, but it's happening now. Woohoo! We can also grab that. No. No, we can also grab that. Ugh. Alright, then that makes it easier for me to just say no to all the Kofuns, though, until I get to, like, max level. Because they are technically considered, extra stuff. Okay, there's a path. Back and forth, back and forth. I wonder if actually doing this would help me lead to more Templars, but I also kind of feel like that I'd have to just continue more of the story. I honestly would kind of like it if Mitsuhide was not part of the Templars. Or at least not yet one of them. Not because I care about Mitsuhide, but just because the less Templars there are around, the better. And honestly, I feel like the only reason why the Templars keep staying alive like they do is because I think they pretty much follow what Juno wants for humanity, right? I think Juno hates humanity and blah blah blah. Listen, Valhalla and Odyssey was ages ago. I can for sure say it was over a year ago that I did, at least a year ago that I played Valhalla. Because of me playing around the time April Fool's was a thing, and I got the fun little rabbit's head. You know, a year is a very long time. And when I can barely remember what happened in streams the week before, don't expect it to be happening a year. There! I'm pretty sure I could have done this, Outlaw Rogue. Uh-huh. You were worth listening to for half a second. Oh my god, we gotta turn here? Yeah, I probably could have... Oh, I probably could have made this easier by just going up the mountain. Inorinu Falls. Whoops. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Wait, what? No, not on there. Anywhere but there. Okay. This is why I still just like to follow the path. Alright, back to the box. I like how there's just a little bit of water caved out there, so you can jump. So technically, if there wasn't that little caved in area of the lake there, we would have died. Time for speed. I also know not all of those exclamation marks that are side quests are gonna be for allies, but at least it's something now. No. Asuka rocks are the numerous stone structures in the Asuka region of Yamato, present-day Nara Prefecture. These megaliths, carved from granite, date back to the Asuka period, approximately the 7th century. Many of these immense stones are enigmatic and cannot be tied to any religion existing at the time. They are put in place at a time when Buddhism was spreading, yet they cannot be associated with this religion. Some see a connection with Taoism, but this is not convincing. However, it is possible to distinguish dolmen-type assemblies and other stones that have a more whimsical appearance. For example, the Ishibutai runes are believed to be the tomb of Soga Umako, one of the highest-ranking officials who died in 626 CE. It is a square tumulus with a bare horizontal stone chamber built from 30 small granite blocks. The total weight of the stones used for the ceiling is about 140 tons. This tumulus is symbolic of the Asuka megaliths. The area where this tomb is located is called Shimanosho and originally belonged to the Soka clan. A legend says that a fox disguised itself as a woman and performed a dance using the ceiling stone as a stage, hence the name of the site, Ishibutai Stone Stage. In Kawahara, in the village of Asuka, there is a 2-meter-high stone called the Turtle Stone, whose face actually resembles a frog. The stone faces southwest, but legend says that if it were oriented west, the Yamato Basin would be flooded and turned into a quagmire. It could indicate the site of an ancient temple like other standing stones in the region. Ooh, what a read. Oh wait, that's not it. I thought it was it. I have found multiple locations at once. Another one, okay. Oh, maybe the guidance would have stopped at the beginning of one of those. Oh god, it's a twofer. It is a twofer, guys. I thought that it was a little far, and I'm glad I barely saw the L one. That would have sucked. Thankfully, I just started, so it wouldn't have been that big of a deal, but Jesus. Oh, okay. The Path of Secrets! gonna be another twofer? Nope. It is not. We're done.
新たな指南書じゃ。
Okay. Okay, calm down.
お母からの文じゃ。
Suyu.
この者はお母を怒らせたようじゃ。私の激しい気性はお母
Suyu is her
に
mom's name.
ヤマトに建てる特別な建物。何のことじゃ。
Outpost letter from Suyu to Tsubasa. Tsubasa, report to the Sakafuneshi ruins in Yamato. I need your help with the construction project. As you know, I have been displeased with your lack of commitment to the recruitment effort in Yamato, and am alarmed by your clumsiness concerning secrecy in all matters. View this as an opportunity to prove your work to the Kakushiba Iki and redeem the honor of Momichi Sandayu, who vouched for you wholeheartedly. Please destroy this letter once read. She couldn't even do that.
人に紛れ隠れよ。それで我らの刃はしまい込めるのか。誰にも見られぬように。
Yeah, you know, a little bit. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't, like, presume female, but... Yeah, no, they still didn't listen to you. So you... Be disappointed. Be very disappointed. Okay. Next, in Omi. Hold on. I don't think there is a chest below my feet, but I had to look. Well, it's a good thing we've been up here before. It's also a good thing that I just got this last time, too. Season's gonna change. So that's why when we're done with this, we'll go see what we can level up if I don't screw it up on which one I level up. Why did the music up against that Templar have to go so hard? Why does the Templar get good fight music? Okay, cool. Not exactly what I wanted. Oh, I found another path of something. I found it for like a second. So that's probably part of the path that we're going to be using here. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, you know, a little bit. We definitely came across the correct area, that's for sure. We turn? There we go. Oh, God.
ここも加藤州の砦のようじゃ。この文はおこうの助けを求めることづてか。これで得体の知れぬ一派が現れたとの知らせが入った。その者らは我らが守っているものを隠し場所も知っている。箱のありかが漏れていたのか。
Yeah, of course it was.
箱を守るため加藤州の皆を摂津に呼び集めた。そして古墳で皆戦い敗れた。
Outpost letter from Suyu to Kaede. Kaede, I'll keep this letter short. A new mysterious group has emerged. Our leaders confirm that they know what we are protecting and where the objects are hidden. As an attack is imminent, I urge you, abandon your expansion mission in Omi and come back to Setsu. Prepare the defensive effort. We need every member of the Kakoshiba Iki. I hope this letter finds you in time. We stay in the shadows to serve the lights. Suyu.
罪なき者に刃を向けるべからず、この戒めは摂津の古墳で見た。罪なき者とそうでない者の見分けがつけばな。
Yeah, wouldn't that be easy? It'd be so easy if we could tell who was innocent. Do I... Okay, there we go. I'm like, hello? You dumbass! I love the fact that I hit L1, but it doesn't do anything. It's great. I definitely can say with everything that this freaking grappling hook is atrocious. How much harder do I have to hit L1 before you actually do a game? How much harder? I had this much trouble too in the stupid Kofun. I even was looking at it. The fuck? Oh, we did it! Congratulations, Naue! You can fucking do it! God. I don't know if it might have been because I just wasn't close enough to it. But holy shit. I wish I could get the grappling hook down. I really wish I could. Where's our hideout again? There. Let's go watch Yaya ignore us! Quick throwing a kunai almost guarantees a headshot, you say? Almost. Alright, cool. Yaya still won't talk. And she's the only one that wants to talk. Never mind. Alright, there's a couple here. I wish you guys would use my walkways. What's the point? What's the point?
Yasuke の故郷の者は皆Yasukeのようなのか？
どういう意味じゃ。
Yasuke は戦場では勇ましいが、仲間には優しく、危険を恐れず立ち向かうじゃろう。
Yasuke のようなものは他にはおらんかもしれんな。
Our Yasuke is very special. Oh my god, there's a lot? Alright, as Yasuke. This bitch moved and still won't talk to me. Yeah, this is why I kicked you out of the group. Out of the lineup. This is why I kicked you out of the lineup. Because you won't talk.
Munetoshi殿、これより先夜が長くなります。寒くなる前に中へ。
Why is there such a bright light at our hideout? Why is there a bright light on his face?
何があったのかお聞きしても。
Okay, I'm gonna
筒井の矢に
just
射抜か
try
れ
to
たのは
focus.
あまりに早すぎた。わしは3人の衆と相対しておってな。救えなかった。わしの知る技も剣聖の名も何にもならぬ。せがれが死した夜、
Tomiko, we're having a
わ
moment.
しは剣先を己の胸に当てた。されど最後の最後でそらしてしまった。またしても死ねなかった。
では果たし合いの時最後の敵にとどめをさせなんだと申されていたのはもしや
Himself.
以来ずっと己と戦っておる。お主がこれだけ親身になってくれようとも
It's called
それは
depression.
変わらぬ。わしを不甲斐ないと思うか、安家よ。
Mm-mm. You are human.
生きるよすがであったものを失い自らの手落ちを悔いて生きる。それは知られとうない傷でありましょう。されど孤独もまた宗俊殿を蝕むことも傷はさらせば痛みますがさらしてこそ言えるものもあります。宗俊殿が恩知らずだとは思いませぬ。人に優しくするように周りからも優しくされるべきかと。
お主は時折わしのせがれのようなことを言うな。
Well, sometimes we have more wisdom than elders.
共にご子息を忍びましょう。
Why is there such direct moonlight on our faces during that cutscene? What lighting choice was that? So, nope, still can't fucking talk. Pets everywhere. I don't think there's anybody for me to upgrade either for allies because I haven't found anybody new, so at least we can just worry about not being able to upgrade our gear.
今日は何用だ
Damn, man, the freaking stuff is muted in here. Ugh, 47. 47s are low, so... Oh my god, we can do it. Oh my god. Not that we're gonna be able to do anything else, but Jesus. So since I can start... nah, still won't do it. I kind of want to upgrade, like, my other weapons here. Lead kills enemies below 2 health segments. Jesus. I do kind of like that. Okay, so maybe we'll do... Everything is kind of low there. Not entirely the thing that I care about of being able to loot arrows. Everything's kind of far there. 35% adrenaline gain when health is full. Yeah, well, that doesn't happen ever, so no thanks. I have gotten a lot of stuff. Yeah. I think I did fully engrave the ones that I have been leveling up. Yes. Yes, okay, that's fine. Now it's turn. Oh, not in engravings, though. Not in that. I meant leveling up. Oh, this is 50. We are low on silk. Oh, see, it's that one that I mistakenly did. That's the one I don't want to freaking do. 25% adrenaline gain in restricted zones. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Eh. Oh no. Adrenaline chunk on ration used, but no health regained. Okay, so it's that one that I don't want. This one is fine. Cool. I can't do all of it, though. I can kind of get it up there, but I can't see it. I don't think I've been using any particular weapon. That one has a nice perk, though. Maybe we'll start keeping that katana. Ah, 200% damage on enemy collisions. I really don't use the far stretch that I get out of the Kusarigama, so I feel like I shouldn't level up either of these, honestly. So I won't. So I won't. I found so much stuff. Don't know how much I'll be able to get a deflect off because I suck so bad, but here's hoping. On tagged enemies. Afflicted enemies are vulnerable. I do like this one. Oh yeah, then we're not doing anything special there. Okay. Little disappointing, but that's just me and my inability to have resources. Wait, the thing to grab contracts is here. Beautiful. And then we can go back to what we were doing until we're a little bit later in the season. And then we'll worry about the contracts. Way over here. Jesus! Way over there. What is that? Defend local pilgrims. Oh, it's the Hayate thing again. Okay. I don't know about that. Maybe I'll do it. I do have stuff to do. That is just a little bit more important. Isobu, come on, man. It's like I could hear you behind me. I don't know why you just didn't finish it up. At least this is the area that's Borlong that I haven't actually been. So that's nice. Somewhere new. Yeah, so we're low on silk and whatever. Ooh, I also did that backwards. Hold on. We're low on silk and whatever. There we go. And leather. Surprisingly, the stuff to level up the armor. Thank you for the posture check and the hydrate, Purple People Eater. Don't mind Isobu's whines. He's fine. In fact, he is living the life. I don't take him, to cliff edges as much as I was taking the horses in Valhalla and Odyssey. Well, we are about to lose our... Oh, okay, that's fine. We are about to lose our buff, so I'll probably quickly get another one while we're here. Probably just an outpost, of course. Of course. Always outposts of enemies. Wait, I just realized that I don't think... No, I don't have this customized. There we go. Oh. I probably would have seen that easier if I did the leap of faith, but we're okay. Wrong way. Glad I saw that before I got too far. So I think, though, all the clues that we're getting are all clues that lead up to whatever happened in the Kofun. And at least it seems like the assassins won it. Won that initial fight. But it costs... Apparently it cost the entire thing. I'm glad you're speaking to your mom, so clearly you do not need to talk to me. Clearly. I did do the buff. I thought I didn't do the buff. There are a lot of people along this path. A lot more people than I expected, that's for damn sure. wonder, yeah, I was about to say, I wonder if this is a chance of it being a shrine that's part of that pilgrimage thing for the waterfall gods. Wonder if this is one of them. Apparently I'm gonna have to go up on that rock. Apparently. Come on. I might as well since I found it. I think that's the way I'm gonna have to go. Whoops, too soon. As per usual, this will help us in the long run. Impossible to call my mount because I'm probably too close to where I left it. Isobu? Come on. Make it a little bit easier on us here. With the most steep stairs known to man. At least there's no troll here. I hope that was just frogs, because that sounded pretty weird. Path of the Chosen again. So where does the Path of the Chosen start? Here. Down here.
見覚えがある。加藤州の砦じゃな。
Of course it's familiar. They all look about the same. They all love yellow paint. Oh, great! Can't wait for this to frickin' not work for 5 tries. Awesome. It's gonna be a lot more arduous to get back up onto. God. At least the other one was easier. Easier to get back on it. Not easier as in actually getting the butt. Fucking Christ. Only 2 times. Love it. Lucky! Just stop doing doubles. Because it is very inconsistent on how it wants to work, so just stop doing doubles. That just looked like we just skated up the wall. Just slid right up it. Hello, dead man. Glad I gave it a second to see the L1 prompt. Because I was about to just jump. Hello, other dead man. Okay. It's a very long path. Forgot that I am not Yasuke currently. That is not gonna help you.
Nani?
Well, at least that makes sense as to why there was a lot of dead people along the way. What the fuck? We didn't want to dodge? Alright, that's fine, I guess. That's fine. Oh my god, dodge, you dumbass! I'm gonna die. All again. He's gonna get that off. Okay, well, he didn't, thankfully. Thankfully. Did we miss? It looked like we missed for a second. Good God.
あの男は乱心しておったの。いつから一人でここで人を飼っておったのじゃ。それに信長様のためにと言うておった。今も信長のために人を殺める者がおるのか。
Well, yeah, why not? Yeah, why not?
加藤衆の秘伝の技じゃ。この刃をもっとうまく使えるようになる。この文にはお母のことが。お母は忍びの達人で弟子からも慕われていた。この地で人を集めようとしておったらしい。
Okay,
すべての砦を見つけた。加藤衆は続いておると先人に伝えられた。
okay. Outpost recruitment letter from Kishi. Yataro and Sada, you have proven yourselves as worthy recruits. Tomorrow we travel to Iga, where the masters of the Kakushiba Iki will determine your fate as a member of our league. A great honor, but not an easy task. While you may know the reputation of Master Momochi Sendayu, it is Master Suyu that will need convincing. Disrespecting her could prove to be a fatal error. Her determination is only second to her lethality. I have seen her cut down 4 samurai in the blink of an eye. She is who we aspire to become. She leads our fight and she is our future. Kishi.
我らは影に生き、光に奉仕する。これがこの者たちの心情か。我らの思いそのもの。安家が気に入りそうじゃ。
I'm sure he would really like it. Okay, so. Okay, great. Unknown organization, the Clifftop Yamabushi. This individual seemed to be part of a larger organization with nefarious goals. Leads may be found about its members and motives. Okay. Sure. Alright, Naue is done. Still can't do his, because I need to complete the Templar board, and I don't have any more information on the Templar board right now, so I guess we'll just do our contracts. Yeah, we'll just do those next.